You want to unmute your microphone and whoops. Hey, hi, Justin. How are you?
Very well, my dear.
Yeah, you're doing good.
Uh, Second chemotherapy treatment today.
Yeah, and you're not feeling. That's not. You're not feeling too bad today.
Can you see this smile?
Yeah, I can see the smile. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, hi there, Mike.
Hi, how are you?
Very well. I found out we have someone in common.
Oh, you know each other, or
No. And if I
I'm
said
just
June Dubo,
trying to,
no. Uh,
I think he's looking for something
yeah, I'm trying to raise my audio here.
at
There we
the
go.
bu-
There we go.
So you can hear us well.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
As
so you
I
were
was
saying,
just saying, Mike,
Justin?
that I think you and I have someone in common, but we did not know.
Who's this? Just they?
June Dubo.
Oh, yeah, my sister.
Yeah, she worked at the same department as I did.
Oh, really? Yeah, in
Yes,
StatsCan.
yes.
Okay, what's your last name?
Lacroix.
Lacroix. Okay, well, I'll tell her that we met.
Yeah, and I actually she told me about how successful your gathering was.
We did. We had a good event. It
Oh,
was
it went well.
Yes, it was excellent. We had a great time.
Yeah. And you as well, Justin. Like, I mean, you almost have zero time.
In 10 days, I I think it went well, but you don't get these things done without the help of people.
Yeah, I know we all need help, but
Yeah,
like 10 days was a very, very short time, like to turn
Wow.
around.
yeah,
Plus, you were dealing with, facing the chemo and yeah.
yeah. So I'm no, I'm very pleased. I don't know if you want a summary. How, you're the boss tonight. So what do you want to know?
Hey, hi, Candice. How are you?
Hi, I'm
Hi,
good.
Candice.
It's been busy.
Yeah, and yeah, because like me, like you pass from the community run to the school run, no?
Yes, I have the school run this week, so
This week, yeah, that's why it's the same for me. Like when I'm turning around the Montreal run, boom, the following Monday, people think I can rest. There's no rest there because I need to I'm facing all the school runs.
yeah,
Like I
it's
mean, like all the needs that comes from the run organizer because they're right in the middle of it. But yeah,
What
there's
school are you at, Candace?
I'm doing École Monseigneur Scheffer in Lourdes de Blanc-Sablon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
I
a small school. I have 142 students.
in
Uh, but
Nîmes.
unfortunately, there's nobody. There's nobody that does the Terry Fox run anymore. So I took it on and brought it back to the school a couple years ago. So I'm learning as I'm going that I really need to make a little committee because I've been doing the community one and the school one completely by myself for the last 2 years, and it's very overwhelming. So
Can you
Oh,
refresh me in
congratulations.
what city you did this?
Blanc-Sablon?
Blanc Sablon,
yeah,
Lance
so
Blanc?
I'm right at the northeastern tip.
very north,
Yes,
because Prolator does not get there.
so I'm so happy because tonight
But you
I
finally got all
I
these
got my
boxes
t-shirts today because the parents were kind of like thinking what's going on, and I just received all the t-shirts today because it
for the
came
school from the
the
school.
school. Yes, because that's what happened. We don't have Pure Later here. We only have Canada Post, so it came to Sept-Îles, which is our closest city, and from Sept-Îles it got sent back to Rimouski, Quebec
Oh,
City, and back around. So I just got them today.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. But you got my boxes in time for
I
the
got your
community
boxes
run.
faster, yeah, but the school t-shirts, I ordered them on September 8th and I just got them today, but your boxes came super quick.
Yeah, because what I do myself, what they're doing, I told them to not do this. What they do is they send via Perlator. So
Mhm.
Perlator will accept that I ship you something, but at the point, unfortunately, it will end up in the hands of Post Canada, and I don't know what they're doing. It's so the only way that I'm doing it is I go myself to the post office and I pay the price for the express, what they call in 2 days, which will never be 2 days, but even if it's not 2 days, I know it's gonna make it like in time for what you needed for the community run. So yeah, and I had that feeling that like because the way they sent it, that's why I sent a second box because I knew it would never make the way that the other person. That's why you got confused of getting all these
Yeah.
boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was afraid you would not get it, but like that's good that you have it now. Yeah, so that's great. So Justin and Mike, like they're doing they're new. You're their new run organizer, and then it's they they've kind of started this year like a kind of private run, but like my God, like I don't know these people, these two men have I don't know how many friends and family, but it's just crazy how how much you could raise just not even being like really open to the public as the other run, no?
I agree. And somewhere along, I think Mike, you got 100 participants, if I read right,
Yeah.
and quite a good fundraising also. But myself at one point had to stop. I could probably have reached 100, but um, and I don't know about you, but we were having a barbecue at my place after that with all the
Yeah,
people.
but Mike he has a big ranch, so
Yeah,
he
well,
had a lot of activities, no, Mike?
Yeah, we had well, it served a double purpose, I guess. We had a family reunion at the same time with my wife's family and my family and our ball team. So I come from a family of eight. My wife has a family of seven, and all the
Mm.
nieces and nephews, and so it ended up being over 100 people. So we had horseshoes, chipping, treasure hunt, push, a barbecue. All the food was donated by a local restaurant.
wow. I,
Yeah,
I got to work that one out.
yeah. Well, he's a good friend of mine, so he got his all his suppliers donated all the food. He came and set up everything, and so anything from the food was all donations.
That's if I may intervene. If there's something there that I've learned also is people were coming to my house, and then we were going to the information center at the in the Gatineau Park,
Oh
and
yeah,
then
okay.
my challenge was how to get 10, 15 cars there. And I reached out to a friend, and he got me a school bus free and school bus driver free to bring the people from my house to
Mm.
the info and back home. We
Oh,
had an
that's
overflow. It was a 48 passenger, but we had an overflow, and we had two little minivans of family.
Yeah, but
oh,
that's
that's good.
But
great.
just to same there is goodness around.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ah, they are good people. Like it's like definitely. It's just it's to get them. Like me on my at the Montreal run. Thank God I have these. Maxi was is really helping because it's a lot of people and it's about like 1,000. We I think we had at least 1,300.
Whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
yeah. So a lot of hot dogs.
And that's the first thing that disappeared at our place.
Yeah, yeah. People love hot dogs. Yeah. But even me, I had like apple, banana, granola
Whoa.
board. It's all gone, 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 gone. The water, sparkling mineral water, gone, gone, gone. There was like maybe left some hot dogs, but it was like a lot of people. But
Yeah.
it finally went well. It did went well. So, but as you
Candace,
notice, when you organize the day of the run, you forget all the headache and you just like hey, this you can see people having fun, and that's just great.
Mike and Candace, did you guys take pictures? Have a photographer or?
Uh,
Well, go
I
ahead, Ken.
had I just had one of my friends that was there take a picture. It didn't work out as good this year as last year. This year I had a friend that took pictures whenever everybody was signing their name on the big poster, and she
Mm-hmm.
took random ones. But last year, I actually had more than one friend who did it along the walk also. So I had a mixture, and our walk goes along the waterfront, which is really nice. But this year, I didn't have anyone that did it along the walk, so I just had
Mm.
ones at the actual registration site. So
Okay.
I do. So what I did, yeah, Lynn, I'm not sure. I posted mine on Facebook and I tagged the Terry Fox Foundation in
Yeah,
it.
it's
Oh,
not gonna work.
No, okay.
No, you just, but you can tell me how to get them because I want to get pictures and videos. And the trick, what I do myself is I always find, but I know I'm in a big city, so it's maybe easy for me to say. But like for me, the Montreal run, I really need good coverage every year because I want to make a promo video. Plus, I need like there's so much going on. So I always go to school. So I'm looking for a photographer and students. And the only thing that's very important when you get like a professional, like someone, is to always make them to agree that all the if it's not family, friends, or personal pictures, the only thing when we get a student, or even if they're student, they still find themselves as being a photographer. They start to brand themselves. So the only thing they have to accept is the fact that the pictures will belong to the foundation, and we'll never put like what I do my with my photographer and my video is like when I'll do the thank you on the Facebook, or I have a banner at the Montreal run. I do include all the partners, whoever did not charge me anything, and then I will like the raffle. I had so many prizes again this year. So what I do is like I just gonna put picture. Like I do give them credit this way. I do give them credit, but they know their picture will not be coming with credit. Like some photographer or videographer, they like to have the credit. But when they do it for the foundation, it's a no. It's just they just have to accept it. But they have a good experience, so it's working. This year I thought I was a bit stressed out, but suddenly then I had like two that were doing the photo, one that was doing the video. So yeah, so
I was able to get my daughter, who's got a pretty good camera, to take pictures at the house, at the information center, on the walk,
that's good.
with groups, and that's so.
Yeah, she have a good camera. It's what is the importance with the picture is like what's the resolution. When the resolution is very low,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
it's a problem. It's not a problem for sharing Facebook or between friends, but when we want to kind of, because I like to make a collage of runs from Quebec and different parts, and then I just the resolution, if it's not there, you cannot publish, you cannot go, it's not gonna do well.
okay.
But if it's a good camera, like
No,
there's no
it's a good camera,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah, but just the fact that she has her own camera, like it's just herself, that speak for herself, that she likes take pictures. Yeah, so that's good.
My
And
niece,
what we can do, Candice, if you send me the link to your Facebook, but even though the best way is either to send me via WeTransfer, you can put me all the picture there and send it to me.
Can you tell me a little bit more about that WeTransfer?
WeTransfer is
I
I can look on YouTube and find out what it is.
yeah,
I know
it's a
in your
pretty
email.
easy. That's a pretty easy one. Because when you do a WeTransfer, if you want like many, service, if you want premium, blah blah blah, you need to pay. But if not, why we're using WeTransfer is because WeTransfer will let you send like 150 megabyte, like it does not care, like, so it's easy for pictures, video to send them. So basically when you access the WeTransfer, all you have to do here is to who you're emailing the pictures.
Okay, and that would be
For
your
example, I
name?
would say, okay, I'm emailing to Candice, and then I would put her email. It's coming from me. I would say pictures.
But your email address, if we wanted to send it to you,
You would use Benoit at
okay,
terryfox.org.
okay,
You would send it to me, and that would be your email. And here you just say add files.
okay,
So you have the files, you go, you access, you look for your picture.
yeah,
The only thing, when you will see here, it asks you, always chose the option of 3 days. So when you don't pay for the only thing, when you don't pay for the premium service, they will let you doing for free, but it's 3 days. So I will get a message and they will tell me, oh, Mike Dubois sent you a picture, like you have 3 days to download it. So I have to download that in 3 days, because if not, I'm gonna lose them. So you either do that, or I sent you a link in the email that I sent you. The only problem with this link is, like, it's everyone in Canada that run organizer. They all put their picture on that link, but don't name it. So it's like having thousands of pictures, and you have to figuring out which run they are. So, but if you name, for example, let's say Penny
that,
Farm Line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
that,
whatever, like then I could track down between the thousands of
so I could put the name of my group, my team that I had,
yeah.
La Vie est Belle or something. Okay,
Yeah, but the only thing, as I said, the only thing is definitely, or is this, or WeTransfer. WeTransfer I like, because I know it's yours. I put them there, and that's good.
okay,
But you can share. But like I said, the problem with the other one that we share is it's just going on, like it's thousands of, it's hundreds of run organizer that throw their pictures with no info. So it's extremely difficult for everyone to kind of track them down. But the moment you see a name, then you know, okay, that these are these picture, then I can download it. So one or the other.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll send you some. Lynn, our my photographer is my niece, and
Yeah.
she had a fire at her place on Friday.
Oh,
So
Oh,
she had smoke damage, so she couldn't go in the house. So the backup plan was everybody who took pictures. My cousin made a Dropbox,
yeah.
yeah.
so I got hundreds of pictures in the Dropbox. So I just have to retrieve them from Dropbox, rename them, and then I'll send them. I'll send them.
Yeah.
Well, unless you give Lynn your access to your Dropbox.
Yeah, but sure, but there's hundreds of
Yeah,
pictures
no, I
in.
prefer Mike goes
Yeah,
first. Just let Mike go first, like, with, because I know what's gonna happen. Just with the Montreal run, that's what they're doing me. They're throwing me, and
yeah.
then we need to go through, find the best one that speak more, that are not repeated, to clean up and just keep the best one.
We actually took two, especially for you. We got everybody underneath the Terry Fox flag,
Yeah,
and then we have what's Penny Lane. So our driveway is about a third of a kilometer long, and
yeah.
we got everybody on both sides of the driveway.
That would be
So
great.
those are the two
Wow,
we're gonna send.
wow.
Yeah.
Congrats, congrats.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
I
we're good. Yeah, go.
I did something else. Maybe Mike knows a little bit about this. There's a local newspaper here called The Lowdown.
Yeah, I know the lowdown very well.
Well,
Okay.
there should be an article in The Lowdown tomorrow.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're anyone that have any article, like I said, just send me the link.
Yeah, she's supposed to send me a PDF file of what she's going to write. Her name is Madeline Kerr. Um, and again, I have to say thank you to one of the city councilors here in Rico Valente. He's the one that put me in contact with this lady, and we had a on telephone interview yesterday, and I had sent her some things about my speech and blah blah blah. And so my understanding is that it should appear in tomorrow's lowdown.
Nice. Where are you, Justin?
Chelsea.
Oh, you're in Chelsea. Okay. I was Director General of the Western Quebec School Board
Oh,
before I retired. I'm retired 2 years
you
now.
and I have a few more people we know in
Yeah,
common.
I'm sure. Yeah.
George.
George Singfield. Yeah,
Yeah.
he took my
Well,
place.
next time you speak to George, ask him who his cousin was, and
Okay.
he should refer
Okay,
to
so
me.
both of you will need to kind of meet somehow, some way, some one day. That's for sure. You
Yeah.
must have a
Well,
lot of in
how can
common.
we get each other's email address? I can give you mine right away.
Sure.
I'll give you the same one. I think I have two or three, so I'll give you my business one.
Okay.
Um, Justin Point Lacroix at hotmail.com. And if you can't get it, if that doesn't work, speak to June or Monique Leving.
Oh yeah, my sister-in-law.
I know.
Okay.
Okay, I got it, Justin.
No, you know what this shows, Lynn?
Yeah, the
It's a
world is
small
very small.
it's a small world. So
It's a
Candace,
small world.
we're gonna have to find some link with you.
Yeah.
Now I feel like you guys are from my area where everybody knows each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'm coming from the biggest area here where nobody is differently, a different mood, and yeah. So there's advantage, but like it's unfortunately that in Montreal yeah, it's not, people are not so, it's not so easy to get like people are not so close to their neighbor and talk. And I notice it right away with all the runs that are in most smaller town. It's really like people that are will be together. So yeah, but that's good as well to have the big city for get that big run, because that's where we can raise as well
More money, yeah.
a lot of money. So yeah, so so that's good. So I'm gonna go through a little bit. We're recorded, but what I will share with, I'm just informing you. What I will share is basically the recording will be the part that we're starting now, which I have to write to tell her like about. Yeah. So the what it's about, it's the post run report. Like you are new, Justin and Mike, and you did a different private run, but even though it's a private run, all the runs needs to kind of, when we do a post run report, obviously there will probably be difference because it's your friends and family that were coming. But like for every run, like for example, like cities like where Candice is from, a lot of people are used, will do much more donation sometime on the day than they will do online. Some cities it's working this way, and others it's gonna be much more online and less like on the day of the run. But at the end of the day, even if it was different, we need legally, we need to kind of make a post run report on each run, because at the end of the day, we have like at any time every year, like some officers will be chosen, and they will check, every foundation will be checked by the tax office, because we need to make sure that everything is in order for every foundation, which makes sense. But for us, like we need to be able to say like what was raised, how it was raised, and to have the back. So the shirts, as you, Justin, and Mike did not receive shirt for sales, so that's the difference. But everyone, but at the same time, Mike and Justin, hoping that you're gonna be part, that you're gonna do a second run, And if you come and do a run that come to a point that would be kind of open, like every run organizer will receive some shirts to sell. Does not need to be a lot, but like they will try to sell some at like some at the run. So when it's this time of the year, everybody, you did not use as well so much, Mike. Even Candice, you didn't have a POS machine, and I don't know if you used the plenty.
I used it. There was actually only maybe two people that I showed how to use the plenty,
Yeah.
and I don't even know. I think in the end, because I had one of my friends dealing with the t-shirt station, I think she was having difficulty with logging in or the questions, and she just ended up giving cash after or something. So
Okay, but
last
like
year I
for
felt
anyone
really
that would be hearing this recording, like I will be sending as well the plenty is like a way for taking donation or purchase like with a credit card or the debit card with the POS. The POS is the tap machine, so it goes very well when you have like a big run. But if not plenty, even if smaller runs, like it allow at least if someone says and comes and say I want to pay with a credit card, can I, like, at least with plenty, it's an application on the phone where it is possible to get like Justin, you were on the meeting when we were explaining like the plenty, so anyone can from their phone access their run and then it's just basically saying what they're buying or donating, and then the person received the text message, okay, Terry Fox Foundation wants to take $50, da da da, the person approve, enter an information, and then that's when it goes. So, but for people that could hear this recording, like every tomorrow, I will be sending the POS total. We'll see, Candice, if there's a total for you or no. So I will, the POS were the one who got the tap machine. And the bigger run, a lot of people get one, even smaller run. I decided to request a POS because POS is tap, debit, credit, boom, boom, and it's gone. So it's done. So the POS and the plenty. So I'm gonna have the report tomorrow. So I'm gonna be sending it to all the run organizers so they can see how much it's on the plenty or how much it's on the POS. And obviously, these amount count like the amount that you have online that you raised, and any extra, like a barbecue, like a raffle, like people that register on the same day that complete the registration form that you're Candice, that you're using at your run. So everybody need to complete the post-run report so we know what's the total and at the end of the day of the total of the run. So basically here it's an easy one. You all when I sent the package, the last package, you receive the you receive the inside of it a post run report. So that's the post run report you're using. For any reason it was not there, I can send it to anyone. So it's easy: the run location, the site number, the run organizer, the email, the attendees, the participant, the volunteers, and the total. Yes, it's important for us. Yeah.
Are you suggesting that Mike and I, since we were informal and since I did not have any collection or selling of things, we would have to complete that report
Yes.
also?
Yes.
No. Oof.
But it's an easy one to complete in both of your case.
Okay.
It's not like basically you have the run location, the site number, the run organizer, and I can help you. We can do a private meeting and just do it together. So the emails, so you have the participant and the volunteers because you have people that may have helped you, and you had how many people that were there to participate at your run, and
Okay.
you had a total. So you raise money online. So yeah, the run is there. So we just need to kind of make a report. In your case, it's going to be easier because you did not, both of you did not register anyone with the registration form. Did you?
No.
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 But like any run organizer, like people like Candice, you have people that showed up to took the donation and they completed the registration form, no?
Yeah, well, I have a question about that too.
Yeah,
Because I didn't realize until the day of the run, but the registration forms,
yeah,
I actually only had one pad, which I think
yeah.
there's 50 sheets on a pad, but I had over 100 people for sure.
Okay, so
I
you
haven't,
missed one pad.
so everybody else, I had them do one of these just so at least they were.
Okay, okay, but that's a good plan B. So we know next year. So that's that. At one, your run was very successful, more than you expected. Good news. Second, you're bright lady. You say plan B if I not work, and this
Well,
plan B you
I,
use
it
is
was
the
Brenda.
pledge sheets. It
That's
it
Brenda's
will
idea.
work,
Brenda
but
thought of that one.
but the only difference, Candice, when you will put donation on entry form, which you don't have, Mike and Justin, but if you would become like a run organizer, you would have people like that shows that they're not related to you and they will come and make a donation. So the people that make the donation that day, they complete like the registration form that like Candice showed you, and then like we have to register them. So these registration form that Candice will send me and any run organizer, we will produce the tax receipt, because tax receipt it's automatic online, but it's not automatic when the donation was done on the same day. So
Uh,
the only difference here, Candice, what we will do is like donation on entry form, calculate all these plan B you use.
okay.
You know, they're not really pledge sheets. They're really more like they should have been all registration on the option one.
Mm,
So just these pledge sheet, just put me a sticker that says like it's option one,
okay.
so I know it's not like a pledge sheet. So pledge sheets that like Candice used. Sometimes we have some people that like receive pledge sheets or decide to, instead of sharing their own page online, your people may have done or got their pages. What they do is like they get a paper one, which is the pledge sheets, and they get their money from other people, and they show up at the run site with a pledge sheet under their name with people that donated to them. But because like these are really like entry form option one, just put like a sticker, and we'll put the total of your option one over there. Okay. And the donation via Plenty or Tip Tap, so that's the total that I will share if anyone had Plenty or POS on the or the Tip Tap. And then you have the pledge sheets. The pledge sheets, though, Candice, if you have a person that showed up at your run with a pledge sheet under their name, then obviously then the pledge sheet should be, the amount should be there. Because I don't know if you have like at the Montreal, I have pretty about like everything registration, and I have people that shows up with the pledge sheet. So that's my option two. Your merchandise sales, that's the total for the merchandise. And the special event, that's where Mike is the or Justin, for example, you made any kind of money with like any kind of activities, this is where it needs to go, and this is where it needs to be deposited. Like that's what I was trying to explain, Mike. It
Yeah.
cannot be done online. It needs to come to us, because like if there's any tax they're checking or whatsoever, then we need to prove that there was no tax receipt that were issued for these amount.
Okay.
Because any raffle, sale of muffin, like hot dogs, I did donate as well, but some may decide to put a hot dog for 50 cents, whatever. So any incomes that comes around, like on my side, it's the raffle. Definitely, the raffle is where I so this amount cannot go there. Anyone that also run organizer of some team captain, I wanted them to help me sell some tickets because we really had good prices. Like I was telling them, like if you're gonna contact whoever wants to buy tickets, you need to arrive with like a check to cover these tickets. It cannot be done online. So we'll see how it works. I'm just gonna be dealing with this with you and me, Mike. So we'll
Yeah.
figuring out how we can figuring out that one.
Okay.
As I did spoke with Marta, and definitely any money you would have done on site, it's there.
Okay.
Kind of barbecue or shoe, whatever it would be like. That's what we call event or collection.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I put it on my, I took the cash, I put it on my credit card, and
Yeah,
everything's
but
gone.
that's
Yeah.
why I said we're gonna try to figuring out to
Yeah. No
see how we
problem.
can fix it. Okay.
I, I redirected everybody. I said no cash. I didn't want the paper. I didn't have the volunteers to take care of the paperwork and all that. I said no cash. Go right to the Terry Fox,
Yeah.
my, and go to my team, La Vie est Belle, and
Yeah,
all my donations were there. There's
yeah,
Yeah.
no
but
cash.
like on a regular run, we will never do that. We have to take catch because like you cannot
Yeah.
say no to money.
But
No, the principle never
we had
say
a
no to money.
we had a registration table, so if anybody wanted to give cash, we said no. Just we had online, and then they just went to the website and
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
good idea.
donated it right away. So
yeah,
we didn't take any cash for donations. The only cash we had was from the barbecue
yeah.
and the fundraisers.
But
Uh,
it's money coming
Yeah.
from your this. And
uh,
definitely for, as I said, as a private event, as you're starting, but in a regular event, we'll never say no to cash.
Yeah.
Never. Because we have if someone does not want to, because
Yeah.
some people their age whatsoever, but there's a way, you'll see as we go how you can get the cash and easily do a e-transfer and just e-transfer, and that's it. That's how you can proceed. So the event collection, so barbecue, anything you made money, Mike, we would put it there. So that's
Okay.
where it would go.
So
The
then,
pledge sheets.
I don't have the breakdown like from the different things
No,
like the
but we'll
barbecue.
find a way. We'll put
It's just the
a
total.
full package,
Yeah.
full package activities.
Okay.
Okay. So but normally in normal time we have to kind of do our breakdown of whatever the activities and what we collected.
Okay.
The pledge sheets to be submitted, option 3, never happen, pretty rarely. That these Justin and Mike or Candace is people that showed up at the run says like, I will send money later. I will send a check to the foundation. I will donate online later. Again, because of Terry, will never say no. You cannot come because you make no donation. So we just have to believe them. So, but they have to register and sign the release. The thing with the registration form, Mike and Justin, is when people give online, they automatically sign a release. Anything happens to them, they cannot come back to us. Anyone that goes like to a regular run, which it means it's like anyone can show up there, they need to kind of sign that that registration form at Candice because they're releasing us from anything that could happen. Okay, so that's for the pledge sheet. Online funds, you can look at the you can look you may you can see online what's your amount. Okay, so you're gonna put the amount you're seeing online. Sometimes some people enter offline amount, meaning that you're putting it there, but even if you have not received it yet, or because they're gonna send us a check. So people will put the amount offline. So sometimes there can be a difference between what I see and what you wrote down, but it's to go with the amount that you see on your page is okay. Is the
okay, so the amount that says you've raised so much is the amount that you put on the online amount.
Yeah, the one that you see on your page. Yeah.
Okay.
It may change. Sometimes it may change with some run because in other runs different than yours or bigger run, there are captains, there are people that put offline amount. for example, I have less A, he will put like, he knows he's going to send me a 5,000 check, a $5,000 check, but he wants this to show on his page because he like to see that people see how much he raised. So we'll go and put the offline amount. But that offline amount is not really in my hand because it's a check that's on his way. So
Okay.
that's how sometimes the difference that I can see in my system, which is a total different system that what you're seeing online, will not match. But it's really not a problem. You just when I do the post run report, I just correct if there's a difference. Okay?
Then
Okay.
just had a
Yeah.
quick question. I had someone who gave a check at the walk,
Yeah.
and like he gave $100 donation, and he bought a T-shirt. So
Yeah.
you notice just his checkout for 130 together. Is that a problem? Is that
No,
it?
okay. So he gave you a check of 130.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
only 100 was
To
donation.
cover donation and merchandise.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a problem. The amount that was for merchandise needs to go under merchandise, and the amount that goes on donation needs to go under donation.
Okay.
Okay? Because at the end, when you have the entry form, you have the pledge sheets, you have the merchandise, you have the barbecue, the raffle, then you have the money you receive online. It's giving you the big total, which is your fundraising total. So that's where it's gonna be that's gonna be showing there. So the revenue resume basically at the end of the day will be the total of the plenty, the total of the POS. Tip tap, don't worry about this. We don't really use this. So the total point of sale of the POS, the plenty, the checks we receive, because again, I know Mike and Justin, you didn't deal with that, but when you have a real run open to everybody, people show up with a check. We don't say no to the check, we take the check. And at the end of the day, when the post run is being done, like for example, you receive checks, you receive cash. Your cash can be either you do a total bank draft of the money and you send me the bank draft, or which will be easier now, Candice, it's new, it's not even showing up there, but I'm going to send it to all the run organizer tomorrow, is you can e-transfer as well the money. So for example, Mike, you could have deposited all that money, you could have decided to send me a check for that money with your post report, or you can do e-transfer.
Yeah.
So that's how it goes. So I'm gonna send the information on the e-transfer to all the run organizer tomorrow. I will gonna send the POS, the plenty total, also to all the run organizer. So that's where you're gonna have the total of check. So me, I received the post-run report. I go through, I look at the registration form. Okay, that's the total for the option one. Option two, if someone really showed up with the pledge sheets, if I would put it there. The merchandise, the special event, then we end up with the online fund. So that's really the big total. But the online money, I have it. It's there. It was done. It's done. But any check, any cash, then we don't have it. So the run organizer, they do collect all their little money. They send a bank draft or e-transfer. I think more and more people will use the e-transfer, obviously, because there's no charge for e-transfer really. And then I will explain how it works for the e-transfer. It's just more difficult for us to track down, but like Marta was telling me, now it's going to be easy for us to track down what's being sent, because e-transfer are sent to the main account in Ontario. So I don't have access, but we have a report that's being done. So the e-transfer, the only thing that's very important, I'm going to send the form tomorrow. And to do the e-transfer, it's very important to say it's going to the Blanc Sablon run. and that's then they're gonna you email them, and I will ask you to email me to say to confirm that you send the e-transfer. So for me, I will know, and then I can just check that when it's coming. Okay, so that's gonna be the e-transfer that basically would replace the bank draft. Either people send me a bank draft or a check for the cash that they receive with the other checks, because when people give you checks, you just send me the checks of the people, that the person that gave you the check, and then if there is a total on the plenty on the POS, then it gives us really what is the revenue grand total that we will have. It will give us, will give you basically what you covered, but here we're gonna get the entire like grand revenue, because we have everything that was sent, that's not online, and that's all we have in hands. The merchandise, it's, I know you didn't sell the merchandise, but the merchandise, the only thing that's very important, and Candice, I don't know, did you got the volunteer shirt?
No,
Yes.
no, I
No?
didn't receive any volunteer shirts, but I did receive ones to sell at the, I did receive the finish it ones to sell at the
Yeah,
community.
yeah. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. But you did not order the volunteer shirts.
No, I thought I did, but last year, but I don't know. So I'll do it for next year.
Yeah, no problem. So the thing is, like, just for information, Mike and Justin, when people like we're sending, for example, five small, five medium, five large, extra large, and the run organizer will sell what he will sell, and then I'm sending a pro later. You should have like Candice, you could
Yes,
not get
received
the,
it.
yeah. So that pro later is to send me back the report and the shirts. Obviously, you don't have shirts, so you just have the for in your both your case. If you don't have checks, if you don't have anything else than the post run report to send me, you'll be able to scan it to me. You don't need to use the prolator. Prolator label is definitely for people that are sending me back like Candice shirts, and yeah.
What about there was I did get some little bracelets.
Yeah, you keep for next year.
Key for neck. I, you're not gonna get me that easy.
No, but it's not that I'm
But
getting
there was
you.
also
I'm
some
telling you,
pamphlet.
Justin, we're not taking back these.
You're not taking the. There was some promotional flyers that had no dates on them,
Yeah,
where you put the stickers for the Terry
yeah, that's
Fox.
the certificate.
Yeah. Um,
Well, it's not that I'm trying to get anyone, by the way, but like what we're asking the run organizer, they basically just like keep it
keep it.
if it's not a problem for them, and then they can reuse it the following year. And if it is that, for example, you say you don't want to do it next year, that does not mean we're not gonna try to find someone in your local, that in your area,
And
that
that's
would
why I
do.
was thinking that then you would have this.
Yeah, well, then we always try to connect the old one and the new one,
Okay.
because it's much easier instead of spend, because like if someone really don't want them, like I don't have a problem, they're sending back to me. But the most run organizer will just keep it, and a lot of stuff can be reused the following year. And if the run organizer says like I'm not doing it next year, that's okay with me. But I know he's like when I send a message and someone gets back, I don't want to do it next year. Most of the run organizer, they're pretty much going back, but like it happens they're not. Then I'm trying to find a run organizer in the area where is the run organizer to try to find one. And then they connect and they pass whatever they have in their hands.
Okay.
Yeah. But if it's a problem for you, it's not a problem. You can send it back
Okay.
if you use
Yes.
the prolator label.
Mike, did you have a question? I thought I saw.
No,
No.
no, I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. So if not, in your case, if you're not sending me back more than the post run report, there's no check. There's no like that could be only the post-run report that can be scanned to me, and then I can review with individually. And
Then
I'll be
can
in
you,
contact with you, Mike, regarding that money.
yeah, can you just send me a copy of that form?
Yeah,
Just
you
email
did
me a
not
copy.
receive the envelope that we sent?
Well, it was in a box,
No,
and then we
yeah.
put everything in the box, and then it probably got thrown out. To be honest with you.
Okay. So, yeah, no problem. I'll send it to you. And I'll get in contact with you to see, like I spoke with Marta, what we're gonna do for that money that was raised for through the activities.
Yeah, well, the only thing I can see, it's already been deposited. Everything is there. Just cancel the tax receipt.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's a problem. It's not the it's a tax issue for like anyone that can review us afterward.
Yeah.
But that's okay, Mike. We'll resolve it.
Okay.
Okay. It's an easy one. If it is we need to cancel, we cancel the charge, and then you just do a e-transfer. That's it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. It's just her. She's always worried, but I understand it's because we can at any time being asked. And even for your own sake, like, huh, he did like a, you know what I mean? People
Yeah.
thinking other ways. Yeah. Yeah. So that's good for this. So the t-shirts for the one who sold the t-shirt, the extra, all the sizes are there, Candice. So the important for me is for you to put the number order and the number sold, how much you made, and the unsold one that you're sending back, like the quantity.
Okay, and the where you've got wrote at the bottom volunteer,
Yeah.
uh, if I write how many I want, but where would I write the size of for each of my volunteers?
If you want to order,
Yeah, for my volunteers, like they all gave me their size for next year. So
oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, we don't do this there. Like I
okay,
have a form. The only thing with the volunteer shirts, Candice, they're the only one that are not that the run organizer have to find someone that can help them with the cost of them, because that's the only thing that where the run organizer, it's $7. It's pretty good rate. And
yep.
then the run organizer need to send me a check or include it in the e-transfer, the volunteer shirts they order from me.
So I have to send you a check for the 3 T-shirts that I got.
They were not volunteer shirts.
Um, yes.
Were
Well, I didn't sell them. They were those that I had put the red one on, and the
no,
two
no,
people.
but these are regular shirts. These are your shirt.
Oh,
These are
no, no, no.
from.
Okay, okay. So we're not talking about those.
No, no, no. These
Oh,
are
no, no.
complimentary shirt,
Okay, okay, okay,
like the run organizer that well, it's $7, but it's like it's their shirt we're giving you. They're at that they're $30
okay,
shirt, but we don't we give them to you.
okay,
And definitely the red one, which is for the survivor, definitely we're not charging for that. What
okay,
we're talking about is like their green volunteer shirts for
okay. No,
people
I
that
didn't have
have
any. I
volunteer.
didn't
You
have
know,
any
you did
green.
not.
Yeah.
You or Mike, you did not, because but for people that have regular like run, they do have like many like and I like, and because like it's very easy to identify at the run side with the green light. They're green lights, so they're really a color that brings you the attention. And then it's like written down like volunteer or bénévole. I have them bilingual in Quebec, so bénévole and volunteer. So many people at their run, they like it because it does make a difference. So if they want to order it, like they're either they it's easy to find someone who will give them some money to get the shirt, because people that
Okay. Okay.
organize regular, they do like you did, even you and Mike, like a run organizer will try to get anything they can comp, whatever it's the food, whatever it is the expense that for the run. We have two ways. We find, like you did, Mike, find people that will donate, because we all need to find help this way. But like there are sometimes that's why you did not do it this year, but there's a sab. Did you request a sab, Candice?
That?
The SAB, what you can request at the provincial.
Oh, no.
Okay, but I'll tell you because everybody in Quebec, we
Okay.
can request like a SAB donation. It's a donation that we request for making an activity, and for that we can the run organizer can get 300 $400.
Okay.
And when I receive the checks, I receive it because it's made to Torrey Fox Foundation. It tells me which run received, for example, $400. So I will tell the run organizer, "Hey, you receive your money from the your deputy." So they know, for example, that they just need to send me the invoice or pay their volunteer shirt part of it with this money
So that money is it's you use it towards anything for your community
for
run.
decoration, for anything you may need, like
Because
to
one
get.
I was gonna invest myself actually in like a I don't know one of those little canopy because
Yeah.
we actually had rain all day on my run day.
Uh,
So, so I was thinking like for the registration table area at least if we had one of those.
yeah.
So I thought about buying one of those for next year.
Yeah, I know. Like I know. Thank. But it rained for you. It did rain. Oh.
But we got through most of it. Like it didn't rain
Yeah.
bad until
Pouring
the end.
rain.
I got caught in the last of it.
Uh,
Yeah.
I was
I w-
fortunate for the tent. My city councilor got one from the city for the tent. Now we did have sun, so it wasn't that, but I
yeah.
did get one of those chapiteaux, small chapiteaux from the city councilor.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's how that all the run organizer manage it. They find people that donate. Some city halls will participate, providing assistance. And the SAB, like it says, it's like I will like every year. Next year, what I will do, Candice, is I notice I will send early to everyone that wants to kind of request in advance because what I found is like the deputy have so much money he can put through the year to give to different charities, no? So the better you get there, sooner you get. Because I had a lot that were declined this summer, and then it's the that's one thing I figured out, like even for me in Montreal. So I figured out that I better put myself at the beginning of the year to get this it's une subvention that we can get from the provincial.
You keep saying Sab. Is that the nickname or the?
It's a nickname. Yeah,
It stands for
it stands for like it's I'm gonna give you.
subvention. Or,
C'est subvention pour activité bénévole.
okay, subvention activité
Something
bénévole.
like this.
Okay.
So, Lynn, could I apply? Like we got two bathrooms from Senivec,
Yeah,
so they donated part of it, but it still cost us
yeah,
$570. We could have applied for that.
exactly. So
Okay.
the money, that's when we do runs, what we try to do when we get expert like that, Sab, uh, député, député. Because I know it's not, you need to make the request in French. They don't even have the form like,
Okay.
it's the programme de soutien à l'action bénévole.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. So SAB est soutien action bénévole. So that's where that's what it's so, but I'm finding out now that definitely to do it at the beginning of the year give us a better chance to get a good donation. And when you fill out the form, Mike, for example, you can say you can request the amount that you want. That doesn't mean we're gonna get it, but like you can request. Like I figure out, for example, someone will say, like the Montreal run, we do our best and have a lot donated, but I end up with some stuff. There's nothing I
Yeah.
can do about it. Table shares, it's too many. It's too many that we need. So the thing is, like with the SAB, it's to pay for any extra. So when I receive the check, when I receive the check, then I will see that it's for any run. All I'm gonna ask the run organizer again for tax purposes. If anyone comes here and if anyone wants to know what I did with the money that we received, because it's not gonna show Mike receive it. It will show that we receive it as a foundation. Then
Yeah.
I can show I attach to the form like the receipt you would send me. So for example,
Okay.
you would receive $500 and then you would send me invoice for 400. Some will send me invoice, for example, balloons, whatever they bought at the dollar store. I don't mind. Like for me, I respect the run organizer that whatever money got, it's his money. For me, it's his money. So I just need like for me to issue a check, then to send you the check. I just need the receipt to balance what I've done.
Okay.
If we're getting checked, so that's how it works.
Yeah.
But it can be other resources. There's a way, and also that I'm showing people. There's a way, for example, the Maxi. He's not charging me. So there's a way to attract them, saying if you want a tax receipt, I can give you a tax receipt.
Okay.
But I
So
could
like,
not for the toilet. I could not for the
no,
because
but
it has to be tangible. It cannot be a service. It needs to be like a product.
so say like the person that owns the restaurant, he donated all the food for the barbecue.
Yes, and he could. He
He
could
could
get.
get a tax receipt.
Yeah, there's a process. I could see it with you,
Okay.
and he can get a tax receipt. And yes, it will attract some people, some businesses. They will say, "Oh yes, I can give donate you this and get the tax receipt," and they
Okay.
will come. And there's other company that they will give like something like whatever they. I have some people that say, "Hey, I have Mr. Smith is ready to get because is ready to give me 400 $500 to pay for the toilet, for example, whatsoever." So the $500 he would tell you, yeah, but Mike, you really I would like to have a tax receipt. So there's a way that he would kind of
Okay.
make the donation, and that I can explain to you that he would give you the 500, but it's really a run expense to pay what you have.
Yeah.
But we could issue him like a tax receipt.
Okay.
So there's a way to find a way to get help, because when you organize a run at a certain point, it happens. And if you want to make it nice, and then it will happen. So
Okay.
yeah, so that's how it works. But for the SAB, like definitely I will send it very early next year to everybody who thinks and know they will do a run. Please apply. Yeah, because like I find it like first of all, there's two advantages. Like you will get your check before you start the organization. You have an ID of the money you have, and you have more opportunity to also get the money because you were on top of the list at the beginning of the year. Because every deputy, that's what they will issue. Because I received, like for example, I received one today, and I know which run it belongs. I called the run organizer and I said, like, just send me the receipt that your expense. And for example, I have some run organizer, they will say I received 400, but I have $300 receipt. So I will give them 300 the check, and they know they have 100 for the following year. So I just manage my accounting with all these donations. Yeah. So for the shirt merchandise, so that's all there is, Candice. I know you received a lot because you received the 2 boxes. So just put what you ordered, what you sold, how much you made, and how many shirts were not sold.
Can I ask Linda, this one, I just have a question about t-shirts, but it's about the school. When I ordered the big bulk order, I did a merchandise bulk order for the school.
Yeah, school
And
is different because you know there's no
uh,
refund for them.
no, and I chose the option of like pay later,
When the
pay.
school run is done, yeah.
Yeah, so I received all the t-shirts today, and they sent the receipt, and on the receipt it says for me to send back a copy of the receipt with a check. Is it okay that it's by like a personal check?
You can do this, or just when you're gonna do the post-run report for the school,
Yeah.
you can just send it at that time.
And it can be like a personal check in my name, that's fine?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. So that's when you get because like many run organizer in the schools, because they cannot do, the run organizer in school cannot do like the community send me back what they didn't sold. So whatever they order, they need to pay. So that's why many, what they do, run organizer in the schools, what they do, they prefer to make sure who wants, take the order, take the money, and then order the shirts.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to end up with shirts and then nobody will pay for them.
Yeah. So I didn't know if it was okay that I take the money from the parents, put it in my personal account.
Yes, and
I
send
write
me
the
a check to pay for the shirt.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Because a lot of school organizers, that's what they will be doing
Okay.
with the shirt part. Yeah. But that's another story, the post run with the school, but you know yours with it's different with the, but that's at the end of the day, you still have to, you're gonna have to, you make your post run report for the school. What you can do, Candice, I have a lot of I have wonderful brave lady like you. Like I have like three that make the community run, the school run. So they're dealing with both. So some of them, they kind of send me the school report, the post run with the community post run, and they send it together. And all I'm asking is to really have them divided so I process them at the same time.
And is there a deadline for us to get this to you?
The post run,
Yeah.
well, the post run is as like the deadline that the foundation put is the end of October. But really, it's like until November, it's pretty okay to send the post run report. I will start to question or ask a run organizer, is everything okay? When I get maybe to if I get to mid-November, I'm gonna ask the run organizer, "Are you okay?" He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm very busy. Whatever." I'm asking as much as possible to have it before Christmas,
Yeah.
so that I can do all my reports for before the Christmas time. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, because your page online as well can change. I know you don't have anyone donating, but this page will never close until the end of February. That goes for the school as well. But the amount I will take, it's at the time I get the report. But for your information, Mike and Justin, that page that you have, it'll be there until the end of February. On March, we turn around and then we produce the page for the following years. And that's the same with the school, Candice. Because school, sometimes they worry the page will close, and the page never closes until the end of February.
And for I was just wondering, just because we're so isolated and there's always an issue with
Oh, yeah.
uh,
What oh, you know what I'm investigating, Candice? Because I sent everybody a prepaid pro later. Easy, not for Candice. So I'm investigating now to get you a prepaid with Post Canada.
okay.
Okay, I'm investigating to because I'm gonna be able to do it because I have an account with Post Canada as Terry Fox Foundation, and it looked like I will be able to buy the prepaid like for you. So I'm just gonna ask you how many bucks you have, so I have the right amount of bucks and weight. And when you're ready to send me back everything, we'll do school, community together. You say, Lynn, this is what I'm sending back. This is how many boxes and the weight, and I'll get it.
I have another suggestion. Mike, you and I jump in a car. We drive up to Lance Avalon and we pick up the boxes. And
Actually,
she might get it faster.
I just texted a friend of mine because Candice, you sound like a friend of mine from Mutton Bay.
Yes. What
Uh,
way up? This that's
she's Polly Green.
Okay, yeah, I know Holly.
Yeah, she said, so I texted her your name. I said, I'm on a call with somebody from your way.
Yeah.
And so she was, yes, I know the name. She says, tell her, tell her I said hi.
Yeah.
You see, it is a small world,
Here
Candace.
it is a
Very.
small world. That's yeah, that's a big advantage you have, Mike. Definitely. If you do you know Lyne Benoit in Montreal? Oh yeah, there are about 100 of them.
Who is she?
Which one? Which Lyne Benoit we're talking about?
Uh,
Yeah. So that's great. So that's what I'll do. I'm investigating Candice, and I will be able to pay for because it's expensive post Canada. It is what it is, eh? When you do the way I send it to you. But I didn't care. That's the only way. I have some higher than you. I have some that are like, my God, like so up north.
Yeah.
Some schools have some schools. They're Inuit. Like they're basically Inuit. Sometimes they send me school a pledge sheet in Inuit. It's like these people, like when they're sending me their stuff, it's coming from up there, like up north. There's no way they can send me anything by Puro later. So when you're ready, you tell me how many bucks, the weight, and then I will go and get that prepaid, and I will send it to you.
Okay. I know already it's only one box because I've got half the t-shirt sold, so
Okay,
yeah.
okay. So I'll wait. I'll make my because I was we're everybody. You're in the community. Definitely, you're the only one that I cannot reach out by per later. So I will find a solution. But you got my box in time. That's the good thing. Even though they charge us and say it's 2 days, what they're lying, it's usually 3, 4, 5 days. That's what I'm telling. They're
Yeah.
telling me there's like, yeah. So, but it made it. So that's a good thing.
I must leave.
Perfect. Well, I think we're all good. And then Mike, I'll be in touch with you with
Yeah,
that thing, that money, and then stay Candice. If it's only one box, just weight the box
Okay.
because it goes with the weight
Okay.
and the size.
Okay.
yeah, but you'll send me the form, Aileen?
Sorry.
You'll send me the form that we're looking at now? The
Yes, I
PO?
will send it right away before because I'm going home now from here, no? So yeah, because and then I will send it to you right away.
Yeah, I have it.
Perfect. I think you have it. Do you have it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm looking. Yeah, I think I have it.
Yeah, it was in this envelope. Yeah.
I think it's in this pad also.
Yeah.
Okay, somewhere. All right,
Yeah. But
I'll
if you
check.
don't find it,
I'll
just
double
just let me
check.
know
Yeah.
and I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Bonsoir. Thank you very much, all of you.
Okay.
Nice meeting
Bye.
you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
We'll have to get together, Mike.
Absolutely.
Definitely you need to.
Chelsea
And
Pub.
then we all need to ride to get to Blanc Sablon. That seems so far. One day I'll reach you there, Candice. It really looks so beautiful where you live. Definitely.
Yeah.
It looked really nice. Yeah.
The best to all of you.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.